Red wine-colored cars are seldom in Thailand. People like him as well. Again and again, Michael Boeder has to go to the border area Thailand-Myanmar to help people in need. He feels dedicated to the refugees from Myanmar. Michael Boeder visits a Burmese tribe in the northern of Thailand. But before, he went with his wife Amporn to the market in Chiang Mai to buy some food. The ingredients should be enough for 60 people. Like his Odi, the Hanoverian native, got a little bit rusty, but for sure, they both will not let you down. In fact, the four-wheel drive is not necessary anymore because the streets in Thailand almost meet the expectations like in Germany. Arrival in Chiang Dao. The people from the Palung tribe are awaiting the German, and they even slaughtered a pig for him because today the opening of a multi-purpose building should be celebrated. It was initiated from Boeder. 12 girls and 12 boys who cannot live back at home should be taken care and educated here in this project. Boeder did finance this building. Why?
If you have been your whole life on the sunny side of life, then you have to try to give this back. The Americans say to pay back.
To be able to do this efficiently, Boeder left Germany and founded the organization Helfen Germany. The organization consists of 4 passionate helpers and another dozens of volunteers.
I am from the economy and I have to pay a lot of attention so I can do as much as possible with my little money. Actually, I want to work as consultant in the economic development, but at the end everything turned out differently. And now I'm supporting 15 volunteers, and these volunteers are my multiplying factors. So I am not taking my money to build an orphanage, start a project or build a toilet, for example. I am taking the money to pay half of a salary to a volunteer of the NGO. The other half must be paid by the organization itself.
Boeder approaches with his red wine-colored Odi the center for handicapped called Tawan Chai. The meaning is light from heaven. When the German drops by, it means he's bringing money or he's checking the finance. But today, he's doing both. This time, he's bringing financial aid from the German embassy. The embassy likes to support small projects in Thailand, like here, the extension of the learning center for handicapped.
Only for disabled here, but for everybody around. I see. Yeah.
The handicapped at Tawan Chai can take care of themselves, and additionally, they are able to make the living through this project. This is Chi Chi. She is a volunteer. She is explaining Boeder what she has been doing since his last visit. Gail wants to visit the town. For that, he modified his motorbike to a motor chair bike. He does not need any help. The paraplegic earns his living by selling lotteries on the market. Gail enjoys his freedom. Meanwhile, Boeder is checking the books of the Center for Handicapped. No project will be supported longer than 2 years. After 2 years, each project should be able to support for itself.
It should be clear for all that the support is not permanently. An alms situation should not evolve. The people should know from the start that the support will last only for 2 years, and in these 2 years there must be development.
There is one more project the helper helped to support. The Red Cross station in Chiang Mai was about to decay. The former estate agent also gave financial aid from the German embassy to help for sanitation.
I do support with my own money, but then I thought if you have 1 million baht as budget and there is someone giving you another 400,000 baht, then I cannot say no. The German embassy entrusted me with 3 times of 400,000 baht each, and it looks like that the coming year the embassy will support this project again.
Meanwhile, in Chiangdao, half of the villagers are cooking. Michael Boeder uses the time to visit a school on the border to Myanmar. It is an illegal school because the Thais do not want the about 2 million refugees from the neighbor country to settle down here permanently. The lectures are bilingual. The German pays the salary for 3 part-time jobs and informs himself about problems. Meanwhile, over his head the pupils are dancing. They are going to perform at the opening ceremony in the village. The journey leads us to another school. This school does not need any support anymore, because it can support for itself already. The school director Thong Di is proud, because now he can offer English and computer classes as well. Next destination is a leprosy station. Unfortunately, there is no financial aid for this, but the people here are happy about any attention they can get.
How are you? สบายดีไหม โอเคสบายดี โอเคอันนี้หน่อยโอเคคุณสบายดีไหมสบายดีโอเคโอเคนะเดินมาได้ใช่ครับ yeah good นะโอเคทำอาหารจริงๆด้วยทำอาหาร yeah
What Boeder is doing here is to show respect and human sympathy of a Samaritan.
Yeah, good, man. Okay. Life.
When I come to the leprous people and ask them how they are doing, they say, "Good." This takes my breath away. They are crawling on the ground with their mutilated limbs and they are feeling good.
When Boeder comes back to the village Chiangdao, the people are having a ministering in the village house. The minister on the right is ministering, and the simultaneous translator on the left translates into the Palung language of the villagers. Truly, a happy message. Then the president of the organization Genesis, Kun Nachaya, has the word. The translator is the same.
ที่อาคารหลังนี้วางตั้งอยู่ตรงนี้ได้เราจะต้องมีที่ดินที่ดินนี่มาจากคุณพ่อ
The organization Genesis is the main bearer of this project. Finally, the food is done. What attracts attention is that the villagers are having a different food than the helper of this project. No discrimination, just different taste. Everyone should have his share. Performance, the highlight of the celebration. Health in Germany wants to help with expenses for the educational measures for the next 5 years. The project wants to expand. Today, they help the teachers. Tomorrow, they help to educate parents. Aid, not likewise the principle of a watering can. They want to channel their aid. And by the way, Michael Boeder has birthday. Beyond the celebration, he does not forget to complete the contracts with his volunteers. Orderliness is important.
My father was a calculator, and my mother was strongly involved in humanitarian aid, though that both characters are bonding in my soul.
His last journey for the day, Michael Boeder is on his own feet. He visits a Buddhist temple. The religious Christian does see not any conflicts when he is paying respect to the Buddha.
Der Buddhismus ist eine Religion ohne Gott.
The Buddhism is a religion with no God. There is no God, there is Buddha. Buddha was a guru, a teacher. That what he teaches was to pay respect. So when I am doing a vai, it is to show respect. And I can pay respect to everyone, my parents, my wife, my new wife, for her story of their life. And that is why I can make a vai.
It is the reference for the creation which made Michael Boeder to become a Samaritan.